Good morning, coaches. Welcome to our day in our new coach training academy that is all about being you and being authentically you and how you portray that through social media. So, first, I wanted to talk to you about who you are. One, you are not Beachbody, you are not Carl Deichler, you're not Shaun T, you're not Lindsay Matway. Those are great people and they do amazing things, but that's not who you are. So you really need to think about who you are. There's only one you, and you may be the only person that can help your mom lose enough weight to not go on diabetes medicine. You might be the only person to help your friend who has always been underweight and always had an unhealthy relationship with food finally get happy and healthy with her body. You may be the only person who can reach out to that uncle or that aunt or that brother or that sister and make an impact on their life and make them happier and healthier. So think about who you are in your unique position and your unique area of life and where you've been put by God and what you can do for the people around you. So you're the only person who can do that. And you're on a journey, like you're on your health and fitness journey. Even if you've reached a ton of goals and you've lost 50 pounds or you've competed in a fitness competition or you're out there teaching other people what to do, you're still on a journey. Every day is still a choice whether to go do your workout or to not. It's a choice whether to have your Shakeology and eat healthy or to not. So you're always on a journey and be honest about that. There's days where you're going to splurge on chips and queso, or you're going to go to a barbecue and have dessert. Be honest about life. Like, life is about balance, life is about enjoying yourself. So be honest about where you are on your journey. What I try to do is, like, when I am posting on social media, I try to think of like the perfect person that would go in my challenge group that me and them would just be like BFF and hit it off. When I first started with fitness a long time ago, and then when I started Beachbody a few years ago, I thought I needed every person out there to come to me. I needed every client. I needed to help everybody, no matter where they were in life. I quickly learned, especially one-on-one personal training, it was draining me to work with people who were not motivated. So I had to kind of think of like, who do I really want to work with and who is worth my energy and I can actually give something to them without feeling like I'm being dragged down. So when you're posting on social media and when you're sharing your journey, think about who the person like you want to talk to. So the person I want to talk to is probably a mom or is married, post college. They did competitive sports in college or in high school, and now they're still looking for like the drive and the motivation, something to keep them motivated. Like, they have to have goals to go to the gym, or they're just like, well, it doesn't matter. They have, if they have kids, life's a little crazy. They're not the perfect parent. Some days clothes are optional. I want to talk to people who life is messy. Like, I want to talk to those people. I want competitive people, honest people, life is messy people. I want to talk to people who love Jesus and are, my faith is important to me. So I want to talk to those people. So when I'm posting on social media, I'm not trying to please all my friends. You're going to lose friends throughout life. I don't have to agree with everybody and I can still be friends with them. But when I'm talking to somebody and kind of trying to share intimately who I am through social media, I want to talk to that person. So really think about who that person is when you're posting on social media. So a few social media do's and don'ts. First, do post often. Don't think just because you post 5 times a day you're annoying people, because actually, even if you post 5 times a day, a friend may only see like the first two, depending on when they get on Facebook, depending on how much traction the post has, depending on how many people comment and share and like and things like that. And don't get frustrated if like you normally post on Sunday night and get like 100 likes and you posted one Sunday night and got 5. Facebook is crazy. Just post often and people will see your post. And the more they like your post and comment on your post, the more they'll see your post. So the more traction, the more interaction you'll get. So do post often. Do be honest. Be honest about where you are in your journey as a person. You are not Beachbody. You are not all about fitness. Not your entire life revolves around fitness and health and Shakeology. Be who you are. Be honest about your struggles, about school, about work, about family, about anything. Be honest about you. Now, I say post the good and the bad, but post the good and the not so good. I posted the other night, like, bedtime brings out the worst in me. I hate bedtime. But I got a lot of response from other moms who were like, I understand, I feel you, it's so stressful. I didn't say, oh my goodness, my kids won't go to bed and I'm yelling at them and I'm crying and whatever. I didn't post like the whole dramatic, ugly part of it. I just was honest. Like, I don't like bedtime. Bedtime brings out the worst in me as a mom. And people react to that because they can relate to that. So be honest, but don't go airing all your dirty laundry on social media. And stay away from like crazy politics and things like that. Just be careful. Be strong in who you are and stand up for what you believe in. But just be careful about really attacking anyone in a discussion or starting something that's going to be very negative. Have a plan. Do have a plan, but don't be cookie cutter about it. It's okay to plan your posts and to do your posts through something like Buffer or Hootsuite, but don't try to be so like a motivational quote, a this, a this, a this, a this, and it's all planned out on Sunday, and you've just posted on Facebook for 5 days about nothing that's really happened to you on a day-to-day basis. So post what's going on during your day. I always have a plan. I try to post something first thing in the morning that's like motivational, or if I'm dragging, it's about coffee. Then or a verse or something. Then halfway through the morning, I try to post something either about my kids or something that's happened that day. I try to post 5 times a day, but I try to keep it real of what is happening with my life. So one post is always like a motivational thing. One post is always about my kids. One post is always like a question, like, hey, has anybody heard about this new thing? Has anybody tried this restaurant yet? Hey, we don't have a girl's name picked out yet. Does anybody have suggestions? So I always post something that's like interactive. And then I try to share something that's current events. So I try to have a variety of posts, but I don't schedule necessarily what I'm going to post because I want it to be real. 2 don'ts. Don't post about Beachbody more than about 10% of the time. You are not Beachbody. The summer sale is amazing. Don't make this big graphic and post it 18 times in all your different accounts. Share it with the people you want to share it with, but it doesn't have to be a big post on Facebook. The sale every month does not need to be your first post of the month. Share it with the people you want to share it with, but it doesn't have to necessarily be a post because you're kind of like word vomiting all over people. And then the last don't is don't be someone you're not just to impress people or attract customers. Again, if you are a personal trainer and you are a nutrition expert, great, go for it. Post about those things. That's who you are. But don't try to be an expert on things that you're not. Let Shanti be the trainer. Don't make up workouts and give it to people if you don't know the workout. I personally come from a fitness background. I have the degree in exercise science. I have the degree in nutrition. So I post about those things because people know that's what I've done. And I post about getting my degree and things like that. I know people that are very successful in this business that they don't come from that background at all. What they've learned is what they've done in these programs. Their nutrition comes from 21 Day Fix. Post about that. Post about how you are healthier and happier and doing all this great nutrition because of these cool little containers. Like, you don't know why and whatever, but these containers, these color-coded containers have changed your world and made you so much healthier, and you've lost 30 pounds. That's okay to post, but be who you are. If you love knitting, post about knitting. If you love running, post about running. If you're a book club person, post about that. You're going to attract the people you want to attract. So those are my few little do's and don'ts on social media, but the big point of this whole message is be who you are, because there's only one you, and God put you on this earth to change someone else's life.